I'm a bit of a tree hugger, I want to save the world, but I also like science and I like data. Yes, absolutely. It has been proven that volunteering makes the world a better place. It makes us better human beings and more productive. Companies such as Google, Huffington Post, they've already gotten onto this. The large corporates are onto this already. I want to see if we can get the SMEs on this. There are lots of apps and platforms out there for the corporates or for people in day-to-day. I want to do something for the SMEs. I'm learning about the business end of things myself. I'm doing technical project management. I need developers and I need designers. So if you've got the code, you've got the love of the code and the love of the people and the love of the design, come find me and we're going to build something absolutely epic and save the world, hug all the trees and all that kind of stuff. Okay?
Thank you. When am I ready to roll? Okay, my name is Padge. I live in Dublin and I've found myself in a few tricky situations over the last number of years. First and foremost, I'd like to put yourselves in a number of scenarios, okay? Number one, you're locked out of your home. Number two, your car's after breaking down. Number three, your tire's punctured and you've no replacement. Alright, so these are all you need to sort out the situation as quick as possible. So what do you do? What do you do? I found in my situation, I googled could I find locksmiths, mechanics, tire suppliers in the local area. Eventually, 2-3 hours later, I found a resolution. Painful waiting. What I'm trying to tell you is that there's an open marketplace for the haloification, or let's say the haloification, or to be able to connect consumers and the suppliers of these services together. What I'm looking for is a web developer to join me in the mission and to be able to bring these together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so my name is Ian O'Sullivan. I'm a final year product designer here in UL. The product I'm proposing is called Boat Saver. So there's a Q in the name. I'm from Cork. I grew up by the sea. I spent a lot of time in the water and I've seen so many boats sink unnecessarily. So they sink for so many reasons, like lack of maintenance, like bad weather, or mechanical failure. So the product I'm proposing is essentially, it's like a life jacket for a boat that will ensure your boat will never ever sink. So if you're on it and your boat begins to sink, you can activate the system, or if you're not on the boat, it'll automatically activate, like similar to a life jacket. That's my idea. I would be looking for people in sales, marketing, to help me with this idea. Thank you very much.
Chem Technologies. Now, you might see in a shop or notice boards around the country a little piece of paper with a number on it for someone offering grinds. Now, it seems crazy in this day and age that the easiest way to find a grinds teacher is by something written on a piece of paper in a shop. So, the opportunity is a massive one. 50% of Leaving Cert students and 25% of Junior Cert students get grinds each year. That's 40,000 students every year that get grinds. Now, I don't need maths grinds myself, but I'm pretty sure it's a big opportunity. So the idea would be that you find an online marketplace that facilitates both students to find a grind teacher and grind teachers to find students. I need a web developer and a designer to get the show on the road, and thank you.
Thank you. I'm a product designer. Basically, my idea is I want you to put your hand up if you have a smartphone. I want you to leave your hand up if you've ever had your smartphone run out of battery. That's everyone. So my idea is there are battery packs that are available for to recharge your mobile phone today already, but they're obviously never charged. I know about 15 people who've told me that it's never charged when you need it. I want to take the service model of the Dublin bike, where you have services that are all ready to go for when people need them. So my idea is going to be you'd have a battery pack that you can rent from a kiosk. You can take it, it's full of battery, you take the charge out of it, and then when it's done you put it back. I'm going to need somebody who is good at sales, somebody who's going to be able to make the website and the kind of the product interaction, and maybe an engineer. So if anyone wants to work with me and you think the idea is good, you'll find me at the back with a poster.
Cool, thank you.
I'm a final year product designer as well. My problem is trying to bring back the specialness of images and like Polaroids or postcards when or for social events. So my solution is basically for social events, weddings, hen parties, tourist events, that you're able to rent out now. There's portable phone printers. to the customer. They can take it on them and use them throughout the trip or throughout the event. That they can still take hundreds of photos like they do normally for social media, but now can print out the best ones that they can keep for themselves or to give to friends and family. And when they do rent out the portable printers and give them back, that we could, if this was for tourism, that we could put them on a postcard and then send it off. So it's a personal touch and trying to bridge phone photography to the old.
Thank you.
My name is Mark. I am an avid sports enthusiast, so I try to go to sports events whenever I can, but of course I always end up with a few shitty occasions. And so what I want to try to do is improve the match day experience by creating an app that embodies, let's say, your match ticket if you're going to rugby or wrestling, because sometimes you do forget stuff like that, and it is pretty shitty when it happens. And the other thing is then when you're at a game, you might decide you want to go to the bar and it's too full, same when you go to the Jacks as well. Then you have traffic congestion and a whole lot of that. So I just want to really improve the match day experience. So I need UX designers to help me with this app, maybe a salesperson as well, and anyone else who has a love for sports like I do. So cheers guys.
Thank you.
My idea stems from trying to book someone to come to an organised event. It was an All-Ireland final. Due to either lack of money being paid forward to that person or interest on their behalf, the situation fell through and they couldn't attend. So my idea, when I was in that process of searching for someone, there was no service available for me to quickly and easily book someone for my event. No search engine, nothing available of that sort. So my idea is a website-based service that will put people in touch, either personally or for business, for any entertainment or non-entertainment entity to come to an event. And the website acts as a third party. It provides information to both parties, and it gives, it controls funds between party A and party B until like completion of any event or task completed, and takes a commission based on that. Or it puts people in touch basically, and it's easier to kind of, it's very hard to go through agents and managers sometimes, and this just kind of goes from A to B quickly, searched, done. So I'm looking for web developers and designers to help me with that.
Thank you. Just recently I've just lost 3 stone, and I found out that the only way to lose weight is actually to get out there, move, and actually eat less and eat more of the right things. The way we're going to have to tackle obesity in children, because it's growing, is to actually teach them not to put on weight in the first place. I'd love to open a learning and wellness centre for young children and young teens, so that they can learn all the good things that they need to know, but they can actually exercise and do everything that they need in a safe place. Now I need a venue. Anybody got a forest and a huge big building with a swimming pool? I would love that. But I also want marketing and sales and anybody who shares a passion for the future of our children. Thank you.
Computer engineering student here in UL. The idea I want to advance is, so you have like cute cats and dogs and everybody loves them, but they're stuck in shelters and they can't get to their home, okay? And these shelters have to spend money keeping them in good condition, you know, taking care of them, and they often don't have enough space because they're not getting out quick enough. So that's a weird problem because everybody loves those creatures so much. So my idea is, have you ever seen a cat or a dog playing with a laser? A little red dot and they don't know where it's coming from and it drives them mad. So my idea is that people could go online and control a laser with their mouse in an actual shelter and pay some money, and that will go towards that shelter, and also build a connection with the animal, and maybe they'll adopt that animal then. So I'm looking for somebody who knows more about business and sales and marketing. So if you can help me, I'd appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Frank Kelly. My idea is called Shared Passions. Just like mark number 1, we all have interests, whether it's sport or fine art or whatever. But my idea is that when you travel abroad, is that you connect with people who share your passion, and they are your local guide. Just imagine, say somebody comes to visit Limerick and he's a rugby buff, and he's guided around by a local rugby enthusiast who takes him not only to Shelburne Park, but also the other sacred rugby sites in Limerick, like Gary Owen and like Young Munster, and Flannery's Bar, of course, as well. My idea will work on the basis that it's on a booking fee basis, just like Airbnb. It's scalable regionally, nationally and globally. What I'm looking for are a good UX designer and a good programmer as well. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Jimmy, and like Mark number one, I'm also passionate about sports. And my problem is 2 months ago I moved to a new place, and I spent many nights at home bored, wishing like if only I knew someone I could meet for a game of pool or a game of snooker. So the solution I came up with is sportsplayers.com, which is a social networking site just for people who are into sports. So for example, you could create a group like say Tennis Limerick or Pool Castle Troy, and on it you could connect with other people in your area who are into playing that sport. Now, my vision is like I don't see any website like this on the web, so also what you could do on it is you could create your own teams, you could create your own leagues, cups, and find out all the local places in your area where you could play. So what I need is talented web developers or designers who could help me build this site, because I think it's huge potential to be scalable on a global level. Thanks.
Thank you. I like simplicity. I don't like don't like awkward stuff. So bike locks kind of annoy me. They're all coiled. You've got to wrap it around your seat and shit. You got like if you get brackets, they just constantly break. But I want a bike lock that basically sticks onto the frame and just pulls out like a cord. You can wrap it anywhere. Simple. You don't need to carry it around. You don't need to stick it in a bag, hold on the handlebars. So yeah, I'll happily take anyone that wants to join, but, we'll stick with design and business for now, sure.
I'm a final year business student here in UL. First thing is, you have a great business idea. You think it's the best idea ever, but you don't get the means to do it. I have an idea for an app. No, this is not my idea, but I have an idea for an app, but I don't know, I can't develop that software. Someone else who wants to develop software needs a project to build their portfolio. And this is where Ignition comes in. Ignition is an online-based platform for startup businesses and entrepreneurs. So basically, what does this mean? So I go on this thing, I do up a profile, a video, telling about myself, my idea, and these software developers or anyone who wants to add value to something to build experience can come on and say, yeah, I want to get involved with that project. You do it online, you connect straight away, you can have meetings over like webcam, Skype, whatever, all on this one website, and it helps you out. And people are thinking, there's loads of sites like that, like LinkedIn, what about these ones? What's different about this is, startup businesses, they need consultants. Consultants cost a fortune. People starting out consulting need that little bit of experience. You could consult free with these businesses, have a list of projects lined up. Well, what are we creating here? And a community of entrepreneurs, just like here tonight. I want developers, don't ring that bell. I want you.
Thank you.
I want the developers.
Thank you.
My name is Oscar, I'm Spanish, I'm working here as RF engineer. So my idea is, I have met many international students here. So they arrive to the Dublin airport, so they have to come here by bus. And a few of them they have been stolen the suitcase. Because you know, you leave the suitcase in the luggage compartment and there are many stops. So sometimes people take advantage of this and they stole the luggage, the suitcase. So my idea would be to put something like an RFID in the suitcase, and you have in your phone an application that lets you know if your suitcase is stolen or it's moved from the bus luggage compartment. So I will need maybe a web developer, you know, someone with experience developing applications, and marketing, sales, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Technologies in there, and I'm here to pitch Connect Us. Basically, we're a web-based platform to develop and connect communities in every sense of the word. The basic question we're asking: have you ever moved to a new area and found it difficult to find people with similar interests to yourself, or even develop interest in an area that you currently live in? And basically, we just want to put these people in contact.
I'm Crevon. I'm a sociologist and a social researcher. To go into a little bit more detail about what we'd be doing is the three main groups we'd be looking at are social groups, people who want to go mountaineering, surfing, hiking, playing soccer, anything like that. You've got communities, people who want to fix something in their community, and you've got people who have DIY projects, and that'd be really good for people kind of at the sustainable development group, people who want to try and develop big projects for themselves. We're looking for anyone who can connect with communities, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much.
Innovative people is all we want. Anyone.
Thank you.
Okay, now for the last 10 years I've been fascinated by advances in technology. You know, that thing got faster, it got more beautiful, more desirable, and most importantly, more affordable. But there was one thing, one very important accessory which was left out. A fucking bicycle helmet. Now, you believe it or not, this is one of the most safest helmets you can find. This is a skiing helmet. So now, what I want to do, I want to get product designers to join my team. I want the hardware designers to join my team. And to create a full face to protect the jaw and to protect yourself from the elements. Full face bicycle helmet, which is oriented to bicycles, which is half a device, half a gadget. It would have a Bluetooth connectivity. It would scan the road, or what you call it, with infrared. And this is what you want. I want product designers. I want what you call it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm an engineering student here in UL, and my idea is Irish quinoa. For those who don't know what quinoa is, it's a seed. It's a superfood. It's for those who are health conscious. It's high in protein, and it's gluten free. It originates in South America, where the Andes are. But what my idea is growing it here. And last year I did trials just to see was it possible for it to grow in this climate, and it can. And what I want to do is expand on that and develop it into a product that you can use for flours, breads, beers, as a soul food, and even in cereals. What I want is people in sales, marketing, and in distribution.
Thank you.
My name is Peter. I'm a design engineer. A few of the guys have spoken about sport already. My product is sport related. How many people have screamed at the television when a referee has made a bad call? Or recently when we saw somebody concussed on the field, we've seen it happen to Brian O'Driscoll lots of times. The referee didn't know. The games of football, rugby and soccer are all getting more and more complicated all the time, with sin binning, with ticking, with black cards, all that kind of stuff. The product is a communication device. Think of just an iPhone strapped to the referee's arm, where he can be communicated to easily from the sideline. Full stadium, 80,000 people, referee isn't going to hear anybody. It will indicate to him in relation when sin bins are over, in relation to ticks for particular players or black cards. What I'm looking for is, I'm a design engineer, I can design a product. It's not simply an app for a phone because it has to work outdoors in the sunlight. Need sales, marketing, and maybe some people in sport, and an app developer. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm a product design student in third year, though my idea is more of a service than a product. My mom is a middle-aged diabetic woman living on her own in a county council house. Most county council houses aren't up to the standard that they should be. My idea is a service that you could hire a contractor to come in and assess the house, see what needs to be updated and renewed, so that it can then be brought to a solicitor or anybody that be familiar with the county council system to try and get the improvements fast-tracked. Because my mom has been waiting for about 4 years now for somebody to come in and fix the heating, because the warmest room in the house is the kitchen, which is at a constant -4 degrees Celsius, which isn't great. I'm looking for anybody that'd be interested in helping me. Thanks.
Thank you.
There last year, but I sit and listen to ideas that came up with one of my own. Basically, it's like, you know, where your pictures or frames, all that kind of stuff, but you have different type of objects. So you have a boat, you have flip-flops as we were doing today, but there's different kind of small specs on each object. So I was going to take, like in a flip-flop, you have the kind of scopes to the kind of flip-flop. So if you put water into it, and you can put your frame onto, or picture onto the flip-flop, so you have kind of water circulating around the flip-flop. Same in a boat, you have the kind of circles or the windows to the boat if you put water into that too. So you have just like a circulation of water going around the windows off the boat, but you have your picture or your frame. It's like a frame, but you have your photo in the frame. So it's just like a cool, funky photo that you can have up on your wall. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks, bye.
My problem is staying up here at the weekends, and you come to the end of the week and you have a couple of items of food left. You have like a couple of apples, yogurts and potatoes, and you can make nothing with it. But from talking to other people, they have the same problem. So I want to create a platform for sharing what we have left, so we can maybe create some meal or create half a meal, and then maybe on this platform we can upload our recipes for what we created or what other people created, so we can use what's left to create food for the weekend until we get to Monday before we go shopping again. So what I'm looking for is people that are interested in food, are good at recipes, have similar problems, possibly product designer, people good at apps, or just a general interest in my problem. So thank you.
Thank you. And my idea is that I see my friends and people living in apartments and they have no garden space, they can't create or grow vegetables and fruit, and it's to create like micro glass houses, so you create like standardised pots or attachments for pots, so you have flower pots, and instead of growing flowers in it, it allows you to grow fruit and veg in there, in well, essentially what is a small glass house. And for that I just need marketing and business people. That's my idea. Thank you.
My name is Martin O'Regan. I used to run Chatfest, Ireland's largest speed dating events group. Our biggest problem in Dublin and Cork was we had too many girls and we hadn't enough lads for these events. And I'm from Galway, and I know that the biggest problem in Loughrea and some rural pubs around Loughrea is you've got all the lads stuck in the country pubs and you've got no girls coming in because the girls are going to the city. So my idea is that there would be an online booking service whereby girls in the city could do a bus tour of country pubs on Saturday night. Franchise the idea, it could be scalable, and you could basically, the girls would pay the bus driver to do the tour, the pub could pay a fee for the bus to tour to the rural pubs. Everyone's a winner.
Thank you. And I want to solve the problem of you falling asleep on public transport. This is particularly aimed at people who are travelling on the London Underground. There's 3 million people travel on the London Underground every day. I want to design an app called the Wake Up app. There's no internet connectivity underground. This is an app that works with beacon technology. With every station on the London Underground, I want to put a beacon. Your phone has the app that has the map of the underground, and you basically have a ringtone or a vibration that will alert you well before your station that your station is imminent. So there's advertising potential as well because it's a free downloadable app, but the advertising free version you have to pay a little bit extra for. So it's app, beacon technology, and public transport globally. Voila, I need app designers.
I'm an industrial designer. I am also here looking for app development people. I'm trying to develop an app I came up with a couple of weeks ago for something different called St. Anthony's app. So basically we all lose things, we all try to find things. Every now and again, if it's very important, we pray to St. Anthony. Sometimes it comes through, a lot of the time it comes through. I'm thinking maybe come up with a St. Anthony's app that involves an app and a product. A product that is a small little device that you can actually imprint into your laptop, into your iPod, into your phone, onto your keys, your bike, your moped, your car, whatever is important to you, that actually corresponds with a GPS device so that you can actually physically see where what's important to you is. You can track it.
Thank you.
My idea is, it's called myanimalfarm.com, and it's basically about renting many animal farms for children at birthday parties, because as you know, all children love animals and playing with them, like rabbits and ponies if you want. So I'm looking for people who own these kind of animals that no husbands are allowed, to be honest, just to let you know. And yeah, just if you want any animal farms that looking to rent out their animals for their children, just let me know. Thank you.